Welcome back to AutoSpherX, your home for the most powerful car reviews, the newest innovations, and the vehicles shaping America's roads. If you love trucks, EVs, and the future of driving, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because today, we are diving into one of the most anticipated electric trucks in the USA, the Chevrolet Silverado EV. Main opening, the Chevrolet Silverado EV has officially entered a market that is absolutely on fire. A battlefield dominated by massive names like the Ford F-150 Lightning, Rivian R1T, and even the Tesla Cybertruck. But Chevy didn't just build another electric truck, they built a statement. A message to the entire EV world that says, the truck era is changing, and we're not watching from the sidelines. From the moment you see it, the Silverado EV looks futuristic yet familiar. Chevy didn't go for a confusing sci-fi look. They kept the classic American pickup identity alive, but dialed it up with modern angles, an aerodynamic front, and bold LED lighting that stretches across the fascia. The design tells you immediately, this is not a conversion of the gas Silverado. This is a ground-up EV, built on GM's Ultium platform, the same cutting-edge battery architecture used in the Hummer EV and Cadillac Lyriq. Power range: under its sleek exterior lies some serious firepower. The Silverado EV RST offers up to 754 horsepower and 785 lb-ft of torque in wide-open watts mode. That means instant acceleration. We're talking 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds. For a full-size American pickup, that's insane. But power is just half the story. Range is where this truck really becomes a conversation starter. With an estimated up to 450 miles on a full charge, the Silverado EV instantly becomes one of the longest-range electric trucks in the U.S. market. Chevy clearly understood that truck owners need distance, capability, and convenience. And they delivered. DC fast charging supports up to 350 kilowatts, meaning you can add around 100 miles of range in just 10 minutes. That's not future talk, that's today. Towing, hauling, of course. What makes a truck is capability. And Chevy didn't compromise. The Silverado EV RST can tow up to 10,000 pounds, with a future model expected to push that to 20,000 pounds. Payload sits at around 1,300 pounds. So whether you're hauling construction tools, towing a boat to the lake, or pulling a trailer across a state line, this EV is built to work, not just look pretty. Interior experience: inside the Silverado EV, Chevy took a bold step into the future. You get a massive 17.7-inch center touchscreen, an 11-inch digital driver display, and an optional 14-inch head-up display that projects vital information onto the windshield. Everything runs on Google built-in, Maps, Assistant, Play Store, all fully integrated into the vehicle. The cabin feels premium without being over the top. Soft touch materials, sleek LED ambient lighting, excellent visibility, and that wide-open, spacious feeling thanks to the Ultium platform's flat floor. The center console is huge and practical, and the rear seats offer plenty of legroom. This isn't just a truck interior, it's a modern digital cockpit designed for long trips, tough jobs, and everyday comfort. Tech features: the Silverado EV also brings some killer tech. Adaptive air suspension, four-wheel steering, panoramic fixed glass roof, hands-free Super Cruise on compatible highways, advanced safety suite with every modern sensor you'd expect. Every detail shows that Chevy wants this truck to appeal to both traditional truck lovers and modern EV enthusiasts. And honestly, they nailed the balance. Now let's get into the real-world side of the Silverado EV, the part that matters most for truck owners who want to know. Is this EV truly practical? Can it replace a gas or diesel pickup? And how does it compete against the growing competition in the US? Charging cost: let's talk money. Because the big debate with EV trucks is cost and charging. The Silverado EV uses GM's Ultium battery, which is engineered for efficiency and long lifespan. With overnight home charging on a level 2 charger, most owners will start each morning with a full battery, meaning no more gas station visits. On DC fast chargers, this truck charges fast. Up to 350 kilowatt speeds can deliver 100 miles in around 10 minutes. That's almost unmatched across the EV truck segment. For long road trips across the USA, this is a game changer. Charging costs vary by state, but generally an 80 charge will cost far less than a tank of gas. And with 450 miles of range, it's one of the most efficient large trucks on the market. Driving experience. The driving feel of the Silverado EV is something people don't expect. It's smooth, silent, and incredibly stable. Unlike traditional trucks, there's no engine vibration, no gear shifts, no lag. Just instant torque that pushes you like a jet taking off. The air suspension gives it a luxury SUV ride feel, while rear-wheel steering makes parking surprisingly easy for such a large vehicle. It handles like a futuristic version of the Silverado, not a compromise or a downgrade. That's a win. Utility midgate feature. One of the most underrated features is the multi-flex midgate. Fold it down, and you get more than 10 feet of load floor storage. That means furniture, lumber, kayaks, tools, whatever you want. It all fits easily. This single feature alone makes the Silverado EV more practical than most gas pickups. Comparison with competitors. How does it stack up? Ford F-150 Lightning. Great truck, but can't touch the Silverado EV's range. Rivian R1T. Stylish and strong, but smaller and pricier. Tesla Cybertruck. Polarizing design, good performance, but limited supply. The Silverado EV sits in the middle of practicality, power, and price. And that sweet spot is exactly what US truck buyers love. Real-world value. The Silverado EV isn't just for EV lovers. It's built for workers, families, travelers, and long-distance drivers. For anyone who wants a full-size American truck without burning money on gas. And with its long range, massive tech pack, and huge storage options, it feels like the future of the classic pickup. Closing. So, is the Chevrolet Silverado EV worth it? For most Americans looking for a future-ready truck with massive range, insane power, and unmatched practicality, the answer is a strong yes. This has been AutoSpherX, your trusted source for the boldest and most exciting automotive reviews. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Silverado EV, smash that like button, subscribe for upcoming EV reviews, and tell us in the comments, which truck should we review next? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next ride.